All of us here thank you for everything you've done. For us, for the wastes. We pulled together and got you this. It's the best we could do. Please take it, with our thanks. Bless you.
Oh, hey! Kinda busy here, but I guess I can talk for a bit. What's up? The last chapter's a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first? Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity. The obvious answer would be a book, but I guess there might not be any left there, so how about I pay you with good old-fashioned caps? Who knows what you could buy with all those caps? It could be anything. It could even be a book. Great! The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. Is it there? Are there books? Can I go borrow some? No need to worry about that. It's got to be around. It's a government building, and they were all built to the highest construction standards. I could swear I read that in an old book somewhere, so it's got to be true. Why, I'm flattered. What would you like to know? Well, look around at the world we live in. It may be okay to you, but I've read about what it used to be like, and this wasn't it. So we all need something that keeps us going, despite all the terrible things around us. For me, it's things like this book. No, it's like... Did you ever try to put a broken piece of glass back together? Even if the pieces fit, you can't make it whole again the way it was. But if you're clever, you can still use the pieces to make other useful things. Maybe even something wonderful, like a mosaic. Well, the world broke just like the glass, and everyone's trying to put it back together like it was. But it'll never come together the same way. Hey, it sounds crazy when you say it that way, but that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah. The Wasteland Survival Guide isn't much toward that lofty goal, but it's an important one. And that's why I need your help. I don't think I can do it alone. Good luck with that research.
Where? Where? Ah! Hello? Who's there? Ah! Where? Yeah! It's go time. Die! Stop moving around so much. Scared, huh? No need to hide. Come on now. I promise a quick death. No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. Scared, huh? You should be. There you are! Ah!
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately. You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins? It seems that we have similar goals in mind.
It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested. Good. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived. But finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged. Precisely. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. So, return here with any books that you find in good condition. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me. We have set up this area as a forward operations center for our project. The books we collect can be recorded with the computer systems here. We then ship them, under escort, back to the Citadel for transcribing into the archives there. Books represent the collected knowledge of the world before. Everything from a child's storybook to a detailed technical guide has value. By assembling and recording this knowledge, we scribes can analyze it and use it to further the goals of the Brotherhood. Whatever our Elder decides that those goals are, that is. It is not my place to criticize Elder Lyons. All I will say to an outsider is that he is not a traditionalist. That is all. The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives. Here's the password. Now, you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. You have no such thing. I do not have time for these jokes. Of course.
Hey, nothing to see here, outsider. Nothing to see here, outsider. Keep moving, wastelander.
Need something, friend?
Nothing to see here, outsider.
You're dead, meat sack! Kick ass!
the Brotherhood. Hey. Keep moving, Wastelander.
Keep moving, Wastelander.
For me? Kick ass! Come on. Come on.
Welcome back. Have you been successful in your search for books? Excellent. How many are you willing to trade? Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well, and return with more books when you can. Steel be with you.
Hello. Good to see you.
You honor us with your presence here. Hey, be more careful.
All of us here thank you for everything you've done. For us, for the Wastes. We pulled together and got you this. It's the best we could do. Please take it. With our thanks. Bless you.
You'd best have cancer because... Well... Here. What the... Oops. Well, that wasn't important anyway. All right, that should do it. You need anything else? Oh.
Women and children of the earth, come forth together.
Sorry, can't talk now.
Junk is my business. Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some? Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news. So, what did you find? Tell me about it. Well, of course. That's why I sent you in there after all. And good work retrieving it, too. I'll see how much I can work into the guide itself. Oh, and here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. I want to find out the history of how a successful settlement like Rivet City got started. I've also got to do a section on working with old computer electronics. So there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this Robco processor widget. He said it's worth a fortune. According to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the Robco factory, you could have access to all the robots you'd ever want. Now that would be a great example of how to harness technology, wouldn't it? Well, you'll be getting access to an army of robots. That ought to be reward enough, right? But if you insist, I could spare some pulse grenades. Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there. Fiddle with any interesting technology lately? Well, why not go over there and make a few friends? Or activate them, I guess. If you've got the caps, I've got the skill. Absolutely. Good hunting! The info you're bringing back is great! Looking forward to more!
Yeah, you need something?
Welcome to Megaton.
This is your president, John Henry Eaton. Let's check. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced
Welcome
to
to
what is now
Andale.
known as the capital.
Well, hello. Welcome to Andale, winner of the best town in the USA contest.
America. How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite
Well,
simple.
I don't right know.
Competence.
But we're the best one. Isn't that what matters?
At the
I mean,
highest
we're the
echelons of
winners.
power.
Us.
We put
Not
our
Springfield.
trust, our
Not
faith
Rockville.
in
Us.
half-wits.
So like I was saying,
intrepid
welcome to
leaders and
Andale.
everything they
What can the Smith
power,
family do for
wealth,
you?
prestige. And it made
It's the
them
best
lazy.
little town there is.
Oh,
We don't have a
yes,
care in the world here.
laziness,
I mean,
greed,
honestly, what
stupidity.
more do you need to know?
Rest assured, I will not make the mistake.
I
of my
really look forward to
predecessors.
preparing you for dinner
John
sometime.
Henry Eden builds a country. He builds it to last.
The good Lord made Andale for days like today.
Don't you, my darling America?
Hello there, stranger. Good to meet you. Name's Jack Smith. I hear you've already met my wife. Sweet lady, isn't she? But anyway, welcome to Andale, the best little town in Virginia.
Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn
And it's good to meet you, too. Feel free to stay in Andale as long as you like. Heck, stop by the house for dinner sometime if you'd like.
have
Just let Linda know beforehand so she can make enough for four.
to truly call home. Reflect upon all I have
I hope
said,
to see you
my
there.
America.
So, did
Reflect
you need anything else?
For soon, this great
Andale,
nation
greatest
will
place
be
there is.
born.
We win Town of the Year every year. We've got no end of food and no troubles at all.
Time, this is
Yep,
your
there's no
president,
better place to
John
raise a
Henry
family.
Eden, signing off.
Hey there, good to see you again. I work to feed my family just like every red-blooded American man should. Why, a man that can't keep his family fed isn't any kind of man at all. No, sir. I'll tell Linda and Junior that you said hello.
Hey, honey? It's a fine day, isn't it?
Well, hi there. Welcome to Andale. I'm Willie Wilson, though folks just call me Bill. Is there anything I can do for
Hello,
you?
my beautiful America. This is President
I
Eden.
feed my family and I love my wife and daughter. What else more is there to life, stranger?
Time we
Family
discuss
first.
something
And any man who
rather
says anything different is saying
The
something
issue
wrong.
at hand is,
You should hit that man with a
well,
stick.
My presidency. The question
Why, it's a
that's
place
being
to settle down and
raised,
raise a
I know,
family.
as to
Of
just
course, we
how I
don't
came
just
to be
let anyone in
elected
here. The
to
Homeowners
this
Association
most
is very clear on
illustrious
that.
office.
Besides, there's no
Or
room.
whether
As
or
amazing
not
as
I
Andale
have
is,
been
is it
elected
any
at
wonder that
all?
all the houses would
To
be full
that
of happy
I must
families?
answer, of course. Of course, I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right?
Welcome to
the very
Andale.
foundation
Why, hello there. I heard there was someone new coming. How can our little family help you?
national security. I'm not at liberty
Are you
to discuss
joking?
the details
It's
of the
fantastic
election.
here. The best town in the USA.
But rest
Has been
assured,
for,
I am
why, it's been
your
so many years running that I've lost count.
for your people of this great nation
Oh, well,
decided
no one ever asks me my opinion about anything,
I am
but I love it here.
the elected representative.
We'll see you real soon.
Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that
Well,
person
hello
will
there.
have our full
Hey there,
faith
mister.
and
You need something?
confidence to carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy.
Yeah, what do you want?
What? How? How did you get in here? What are you doing in this town? Get out! Get out while you can! Well, they're not. They're killers. Every one of them. Run! Get out while you can! Don't believe me, do you? Just check out the basement or that shed. There's a reason they're locked. Get out! Get out while you can! They're crazy! Crazy, I tell you!
You're new here, aren't you? Wow. I've never got a chance to talk to the new people. Dad always takes care of them, before I get a chance. It's okay, I guess. There aren't a lot of kids around here, and no one who comes to visit stays around long. Dad says it could be worse, that there are a lot of starving kids in other places. But still, I wish I had more kids to play with. The same things that all parents do. My mom cooks and cleans the house, and my dad goes to work with Mr. Wilson. They work in the basement, or sometimes in Mr. Wilson's shed. Dad says that when I'm older, I'll come to work with him, and we're in the family business. It's swell, except I wish there were more kids, and my dad says I'm gonna have to marry smelly old Ginny Wilson someday. He keeps saying stuff to my mom about keeping the family going, and how when him and Mr. Wilson were brothers, they didn't want to get married. It's weird. That means Mr. Wilson is my uncle, and Ginny is... something. I don't know. It seems weird to marry her. So long.
I could use a nap. By God, it's another fine day in Andale. Oh, that old kidder? Whatever he's saying, he's just pulling your leg. He's always joking, that one. Hey, you have a great day.
Is that yours?
Hey there, little buddy.
Hi, Mr. Wilson.
That's a fine day, isn't it?
I can see what you're doing, you know.
Hey there, stranger. I got something I want to talk to you about. I couldn't help but notice that you were poking around in Bill's shed. So, did you find what you were looking for in there? I'm disappointed in you, stranger, so quick to judge us. Did you ever stop to think that I have a family to support here? Judge not, lest ye be judged, as the good book says. Honestly, how many people have you killed? The only difference between us is that I'm bringing home the bacon for my family. You see, now that's nice to hear. Every time someone discovers our little secret, it's always, "Oh, you're terrible people," or "How can you do this?" I mean, I've got a family to take care of here. I've lived in Andale my whole life, and my father before me, and his father, and his father's father. This town started out with just 4 families, and that's the way we've stayed. Small town and proud, eh? Indeed, to each their own personal choice. It's the American way. I tell you what, stranger, I like you. Stop by here anytime and ask Linda for one of her special meat pies. There's nothing better after a hard day of work than one of those pies, I tell you what. Oh, old man Harris? Don't mind him. He's gone, you know, a little soft in his later years. Ever since Gladys died, he just hasn't been the same. Did he now? I've talked to him about spreading rumors. I guess I'll just have to have another little chat with him. Every time he does this, he scares our new friends off, and we love people. It's a shame when they slip out of our grubby little paws. Come back anytime. We look forward to having you.
Yeah, what do you want? Not supposed to talk to strangers. Daddy can help you. I'm just a kid, you know.
I saw what happened out there, stranger. Those people may have been my family, but it had to be done. I was like them for so many years. I can't even talk about it. The only thing I can do is try to raise these kids and make Andale into a decent place. They'll stay here with me and I'll raise them myself. It's a shame that they have to grow up without their parents. But to tell you the truth, it's a lot better than growing up with their parents, everything considered. Better an orphan than a cannibal, I guess? We'll do our best is what we'll do. Me and the kids here in Andale. What's left of it, anyway. It'll be hard going, but we'll do the best we can. I just hope that one day these kids will grow up to do some good for this place after all the evil that's been done here. Sure did. Can't say that I'm proud of it, though. It was all just normal. It's what we all did. I didn't ever think much about it. I married Gladys, just like every boy in Andale married the girl closest to his age. We had Linda, and she grew up to marry Jack. It wasn't until Gladys died that I thought about what went on around here. So many people over the years, hundreds, thousands maybe. But what could I do? I'm just an old man. But you ended it. Bless you. Later.
Daddy can help you. I'm just a kid, you know.
Until we meet again, this is President Eden signing.
take long.
Can you help me? I need water. Purified water, please. I've been drinking this irradiated shit, and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water, please. You mean you don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything. I can just have it for free? Thank you. Thank you so much. You've saved my life. Bless you.
You can tell Tiffany he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine, I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps, and I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass off Mr. Tenpenny's private property. Oh. Thought you were that damn ghoul. Well then, back to business as usual. You were trespassing on Alistair Tenpenny's private property. Ritter's an official business only. This ain't a theme park, kid. Even if it was, wouldn't be able to afford the admission. Now bugger off. You're not getting in. Stop trying. It's not working. I'm done talking to you. Good luck out there. Perhaps you'll fit in around here better than I thought. All right. I'll take your money. But don't press your luck. I got my eye on you. Don't bother Tenpenny or the other residents. If you so much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I'll gut you. Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. Don't do anything stupid.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
You got something to say? Tenpenny is always on time with the money, and we get fairly comfortable digs with side benefits. He owns this building. We get our caps from him, and don't you forget it. I guess we could do a little trading. Here's what I got. Another satisfied customer. I still got my eye on you.
I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm on duty, can't talk. Direct your security concerns to Chief Gustavo directly.
My name is Tiffany Cheng. My miserable excuse for a husband is Comrade Irving Cheng, and you can tell him I said so. Do you know he tried forming a committee to discuss the ghoul situation? A committee! He made himself chairman, of course. What we need is somebody to do something, not just talk about it. Don't suppose you know anything about ghouls, do you? I wish I could. I get nightmares from time to time. They're living in the nearby tunnels. They scare me. Why doesn't somebody do something? Perhaps you're right, but I prefer to keep my nightmares a fantasy and not test my luck with the real thing. Thank you very much. What? It's very clean and safe here. Well, mostly safe. They say those ghouls won't get in, but I don't know. Bye now.
Welcome to the Federalist Lounge. I'm Shakes. Wet your whistle? I see, sir. Very well. May I pour you a drink? He is the right Lord and Master of Tenpenny Tower. Or at least that's what my files say. Don't you worry about any such thing, sir. Care to wet your whistle?
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
I'm off duty. Come back when... what the hell? Let's just get it over with. I'm Dr. Banfield. What do you need? People are healthy here. They eat well and have a strong roof over their head. I'm not sure what you're trying to imply, but it's no crime to be paid for doing work. Tenpenny charges me rent too, you know. In a perfect world, health care would be free. But since you've traveled through the wastes out there, you know it's not a perfect world, is it? Take those ghouls out there. Tenpenny won't let them live here. Sure, it's a little sad, but that decision is keeping people in here safe and sound. Well, I guess I must confess, I've never examined a ghoul up close. You're right. I shouldn't make assumptions. My current theory is that the destructive disease of the ghoul condition will always eventually render him little more than a mindless killer. The proverbial wasteland zombie with a predilection for raw human flesh. They can't be cured. and there's nothing to alleviate the symptoms. All in all, it seems rather sad, really. Well, not exactly, but my colleagues have published papers. I suppose someone ought to verify their findings. Perhaps I'll do that. Who knows? I might even finally get published.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
Tenpenny Tower is a wonderful place to live, isn't it?
Hello.
Ah, hello.
Tenpenny Tower is a wonderful place to live, isn't it? Edgar? That Mr. Burke is a shady character, isn't he? I've heard some positively awful things about him. But Tenpenny trusts him, so it can't be all bad.
Mm-hmm.
Are you even listening to me?
Uh-huh.
Useless man!
Millicent, have you ever thought of making friends with the other ladies in the tower? Not that I mind your constant company or anything.
Edgar, I do believe you are trying to shake me off. The fire has finally died away, has it, Edgar? You fancy someone else these days, do you?
No, of course not, you silly woman. It's just that I think spending time with the other ladies in the tower might do you some good.
You know, the other ladies and I don't get along famously. They're quite jealous of me, naturally. Edgar, have you seen the way Mr. Dashwood skulks about when no one's looking? He's up to
Dinner
something,
time.
I'm sure. But what on earth could he be doing?
Is that so?
Earth to Edgar. Mr. Wellington, are you there? Sometimes I get the feeling I'm talking to myself. Introductions are in order. I am Mrs. Edgar Wellington. You may refer to me as Madam or My Lady Wellington. You're better mannered than your apparent breeding would indicate. It is nice to make your acquaintance. You didn't happen to catch a glimpse of any ghouls on your way in here, did you? That doesn't surprise me. You should talk to Gustavo. He might be able to use someone like you. Things haven't been the same since those ghouls showed up. Has everyone on edge. Again with the ghouls! It's all anyone will gossip about. I can't help thinking about them doing things to us. Let's talk about something else. It's more than just interesting. It's positively horrible. Bye. I could get my hands on some caviar, but what can you do?
Hey.
Hello. I would surely have perished if it wasn't for Mr. Tenpenny and his tower.
Hello. Edgar Wellington II. Have you met my wife, Millicent? Hold on. Who let you in here? Very well. As long as security is aware of your presence. Can't be too careful these days, what with these ghouls and all. Gustavo says he has the situation well in order, but I wonder if he's really trying. Don't suppose you ran into any ghouls on your way in here? Then you obviously don't know anything about ghouls. There's a pack of zombies living nearby in some old tunnel. They asked to move in. Naturally, they were told to go to hell. Gustavo's hired some additional goons. Seems to be working. Still makes one a bit fidgety having those loathsome creatures around. I wouldn't even want them as slaves. Well, I just remembered I have something important to do. Goodbye.
Hey there.
Morning.
Hey there. Those clothes are atrocious. You should stop by my shop, New Urban Apparel, and freshen up that look. Upgrade to fabulous. A very well-dressed gentleman when he bothers to get dressed. He hardly ever leaves his penthouse suite. Only those deserving to live here can afford it. And let me tell you, those who do live in style. And you can thank me for that. I'm the resident guide to all things fabulous. And I'll tell you what isn't ever in style: disgusting ghouls getting their rotting paws all over everything. That's a silly question. What I have against ghouls is that they are ghouls. They were told they can't live here, but those zombies are too stupid to understand. They live in their own filth, squatting in the nearby metro tunnel. Security keeps shooting them, but they keep coming back. What are you suggesting by that? I don't think I like your tone.
Yes?
I take it this is a social call and not business? I only carry the finest garments. Ta-ta.
Miss Chang.
Good to see
How are you today?
Well, well, what have we here? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Susan Lancaster. Perhaps we can become better acquainted in the near future. Me too. Especially rich, fine young men. Listen, you look like you can handle yourself. You survived out there in the wasteland getting here, after all. You ever have to deal with ghouls? Fine, never mind. I thought you were a real man. Turns out you're just a scared little boy. Are you going to do something about the problem or not? I was hoping we could get to know each other better. Ugh, What was I thinking? Beats living out there in the wasteland, trust me. See, I'm not like these other puffed-up fogies. I earned my way into privilege. I worked to get here. Later then.
I'm just great, if you don't count the fact that I'm married to the biggest idiot on the planet. Hey.
Good to see you.
Hey.
Welcome to New Urban Apparel. Fine. Keep wearing that trashy outfit. I don't care. You probably couldn't afford to upgrade your look anyway. I could have made you fabulous. There's no helping some people, is there?
You better behave. Gustavo's guards are swift to take care of trouble.
How are things?
Bye.
Hello, Chief.
Hello, Miss Lancaster.
You'd better behave. Gustavo's guards are swift to take care of trouble.
Watch your manners.
Watch your manners. Hey.
Hello.
My stomach is growling at me. I'm Michael Hawthorne. Who are you? And more importantly, should I care? Oh, fine. We'll have to share a drink sometime. I'm always in the Federalist Lounge. There's certainly plenty to drink about. Take those ghouls, for example. Don't suppose you know anything about dealing with their kind, do you? Oh, I see. Well, I've never met one, so I wouldn't know. I just always thought... I guess I really don't know what I thought. We haven't discussed this already? Apparently, there's a pack of zombies living in the tunnels. Gustavo says he has it under control. On the bright side, it's given me another reason to hit the drink. Look around. What else is there to do?
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Hi, Herbert Dashwood. Damn glad to meet you. Call me Daring. Everyone else does. Maybe you've heard the GNR radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood? That's about me, you know. Based on my, earlier days. I even had a ghoul manservant. Let me ask you, you ever met a ghoul before? Ah, you've already learned some wisdom in your youth. Congratulations. Haven't you ever heard the radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood? That guy at the radio station put it together a few years ago. He did it in the style of those shows they had before the war. Came out pretty well. And it's all true. Rockopolis, Miss Chase, all of it. Of course, they do portray me as a bit of a chump. Argyle may have saved my hide more than once, but I had my moments. Ah, those were the days. Argyle was my manservant. Ah, but that's really just a fancy word for the guy who saves my sorry skin on a regular occasion. He was a ghoul, you see. Been around since before the war. We met when I stole his girlfriend back in '41. We'd been best friends ever since. We got separated a long time ago and never reunited. If you find Argyle out there somewhere, you be sure and tell me, okay? Some ghouls moved into the nearby metro tunnel. There's a bunch of the so-called feral ghouls in there, but a handful seem the sociable type. I've tried explaining to my fellow tenants that not all ghouls are monsters, but they don't seem to care. The intelligent ones should stay away from our trigger-happy protectors. If there are enough feral ones, though, they could overwhelm security. Your lucky old men learned patience, but keep pushing your luck, and I'll teach you a thing or two. Get into any adventures recently? Well, until recently, the only danger you ever faced in this fine establishment was bumping into all the bloated egos floating around. But now there's a group of ghouls nearby. I've tried explaining that they don't all want to eat you, though some do, of course. Problem is, it's hard to tell which is which. Chief Gustavo has initiated a shoot first and ask later policy. If they're smart, they'll stay away. Don't forget to have a little fun out there.
Hello?
Hey.
Mr. Tenpenny isn't taking callers. Unsolicited callers are not generally welcome. Have a nice day. Goodbye. You watch yourself. You cause any more trouble, and you'll be dead. Mr. Tenpenny isn't taking callers. Hold on there a minute. Oh, all right, I'll let you in, but if Tenpenny hollers because he isn't expecting you, you're dead.
Fancy that! A visitor! I seldom get visitors, which is a tiresome shame, because I'm usually relentlessly bored out of my right mind. All of these confounded people fluster about like I'm made of eggshells and about to fall to pieces at any moment. I'm surprised they even let you in. So, what do you think of my fine tower here? It's quite the jewel of the wasteland, isn't it? I dare say I'm quite proud of it myself. Rubbish! You must be daft. Look around. Where else in the wasteland have you seen such magnificence, I ask you? I had the great fortune to run into Mr. Burke, an absolute gem of a man. He certainly has a way of getting done what needs to get done, doesn't he? Then it was a matter of getting the right type of tenants with the right type of assets. And the rest is, as they say, history. Oh, it's impolite for a gentleman to talk about himself, but I'd hope this magnificent tower would speak volumes. Why, anything I want, dear boy. Anything I want. Wasteland Safari. Very relaxing. Some might say Tenpenny Tower is my crowning achievement, but no, my dear boy, it is just the beginning. Righto, run along now.
Hello.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
I'm on duty, can't talk. Direct your security concerns to Chief Gustavo direct.
I'm on duty, can't talk. Direct your security concerns to Chief Gustavo.
Tenpenny Tower is a wonderful place to live, isn't it?
You watch yourself. You cause any more trouble, and you'll be dead.
You there. Put your weapons away. Come over here. No funny business, unless you want to get shot. What are you doing here? It's not safe for your kind around here. Oh yeah? Is he expecting you? Well then, run along. It's not wise to keep Roy waiting. Has a bit of a temper, that one. You watch yourself. I've been stomping around with Roy and his gang of misfits. Roy's a no-nonsense, take-no-prisoners kind of guy. He heard about this Tenpenny asshole, and now he's trying to get us in that tower. He's hatching some kind of plan to kill all those bigot bastards. Believe it or not, I used to vacation there. I wasn't always like this. I was a goddamn scientist. We were doing great things. Amazing things. Sure, sacrifices were required. Some people got hurt, but we were making real progress. But then those goddamn bombs dropped. Karma's a real bitch. You'd be wise to remember that. Good luck. What do you want? Biding our time, making plans, getting ready. Tenpenny and his pack of elitist wannabes can't keep us out of that tower forever. We've got rights, and we'll take them if they aren't given to us. Ghouls aren't built for luxury and comfort, is that it? You think ghouls belong scurrying around in that dark, dank underbelly of the wasteland? You got a lot of nerve. Not sure where you come from, kid, but out here in the wasteland, everything's up for grabs, and you only get to keep what you can hold on to. Tenpenny didn't build that tower. He found it, and took it from whoever used to own it. Now we're gonna take it from him. We tried playing nice, but they shot at us. Fuck them. It's time for them and their bigot ways to die. If I'm no better than Tenpenny, then he should let me into that tower. But he won't, so I'm busting in. That's the smartest thing you've said since you met me. What do you want? What about it? You're right. It's none of your business. You best get out of here, kid, before something ugly happens. What do you want? You better choose your next words really carefully, because you're starting to piss me off. Sure, whatever you say, you pretentious, two-faced asshole. Uh-huh. Fine, whatever. Being a ghoul ain't anything worse than any other thing somebody's got to deal with. Like your stupidity, for example. You can't help it. You were born stupid, or dropped on your head as a kid. Either way, it ain't nothing you can change. So you deal with it. So you killed a bunch of feral ghouls. Is that supposed to sound impressive? I got no compassion left for those mindless freaks. But they were a nice deterrent keeping out smooth-skinned bastards like yourself. Yeah, best get on your way. What do you want? Get going. What the hell do you want? Live it up while it lasts.
Oh, hello. I'm Bessie Lynn. I don't think you should be down here. Did you talk to Roy? I hope you know what you're doing. You could get in a lot of trouble by coming around uninvited. I wouldn't want to see anyone get hurt. You must be pretty tough to get past all the ferals. They tend to leave us alone. But someone like you... Am I babbling again? Roy tells me I shouldn't do that. Roy's coming up with a plan to get us into that tower. 10 pennies. Says it's only a matter of time. He's strong like that. He never gives up. The kind of guy who makes things happen, Roy is. That's why the others follow him. Me, I just like the way he looks at me. Makes me feel pretty again. I'd go anywhere with him. Oh, well, it's not so bad, I guess, once you get used to it. But it's not like before. I used to be pretty, you know. Everyone used to come around all the time. People stop wanting to be around you, though, when it starts to happen. When you start to change, I mean. Be good.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on. I'm not here for your entertainment.
Yes? Can I help you? It's the place to live, the only place one finds any modicum of civilization and breeding. Of course those ghouls are trying to move in here. Can you fancy that? Disgusting zombies living in a place like this? Really now? Goodbye.
You watch yourself. You...
Can I help you?
Hi-ho! Righto, run along now. You'd better not cause any more trouble.
Can I help you?
Hey there.
Good to see you.
Get into any adventures recently? Go make a name for yourself. Early to bed, early to rise.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Yes? Hello.
Hey there.
Can I help you?
Hi-ho! Good day. What do you want? What about it?
I already got a plan. They think I'm a monster? I'll show them the real monsters. We'll unleash our feral brethren on them. All those bigoted sons of bitches will get torn apart. Trouble is getting past the damn subway access door. You see, there's some kind of escape door that leads from the Tenpenny basement to the subway tunnels. There must be some way to get that open. Those snooty bitches probably can't stand living with each other, let alone with us. But by all means, try talking to Tenpenny if you like. But it won't work. Then we'll do it my way. You get that escape door in the Tenpenny basement open, and I'll unleash those ferals on them. What about it? You think so, do you? Give it a shot, kid. But you're dreaming. I'll wait to give you a shot, but then we're doing it my way. Hurry.
Hey, will this take long? Oh, okay then. Have a nice one.
Just a moment. I'm not here for your entertainment.
This better be important. Look, kid, I don't care what you think about them. Unless Tenpenny says otherwise. They aren't allowed in here. End of story. Quit wasting my time. Hell no. Tenpenny won't allow it. And I take my orders from him. He'd be out of his goddamn mind. But like I said, ultimately I work for him, so whatever he says goes. But I wouldn't like it. Don't do anything stupid.
Can I help you?
You have a curious look about you. I presume you have something interesting to tell me. Why, I do believe you've lost your mind. Ghouls living here? You're serious? I don't suppose I'd mind terribly if ghouls were to live here. And it would be a good bit of sport hunting them down if they misbehaved. I dare say, though, you'll have a bit of trouble convincing certain residents to go along with your novel proposition. Tell you what. If you can convince Mr. and Mrs. Wellington, Mr. Ling, Miss Montenegro, and Ms. Lancaster, those ghouls can live here. Have you seen me shoot? I'm quite proficient, if I do say so myself.
Can I help you?
Hey, This better be important. That damn Roy Phillips won't take no for an answer. Keeps showing up, looking for a handout. He and his kind aren't wanted. End of story. If I were a betting man, I'd place a stack of caps on him trying something violent soon. And that would make Tenpenny nervous. I don't like it when Tenpenny gets nervous. But I can't spare the manpower to go hunt down Roy Phillips and his band of misfits, or I'd gladly end this thing once and for all. Tenpenny doesn't care how big their pile of bottle caps is. He won't let ghouls live here. Those ghouls need to give up and go bother someone else. Your bleeding heart is liable to get you in a lot of trouble one day. Look, kid, eventually all ghouls go zombie on your ass. It's only a matter of time. Kill them when you find them. It's a win-win. You put them out of their misery and save someone else from getting torn apart. That's a laugh. Roy Phillips can't be reasoned with. Trust me. But go ahead and try and talk some sense into him. It's your funeral. They've holed up in the nearby metro tunnels. They're living with packs of feral ghouls. They've barred the main entrance. Go through the train yard. Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it. I still got my eye on you.
I'm always glad to see a customer, especially if they are dressed so hideously. Seriously, we have to get you a new wardrobe. You can't be serious. Ghouls aren't human. They live in filth. They eat their own babies. You're out of your right freaking mind. Why would you hang out with dirty vermin like that? You enjoy sifting through feces? You know it's only a matter of time before they get hungry and eat you. You're crazy. Ghouls will never live in Tenpenny Tower. If my neighbors lose their minds and agree to such a thing, then I hope security shoots them in the head with their zombie friends. It's not happening. In case you haven't noticed, I run a fabulous shop and live in the most fabulous of places. You can't push people like me around. Ha! Mm-hmm. Would you mind bothering someone else, please? There's no helping some people, is there? How can you be helped today? It's not happening. If my neighbors lose their minds and agree to such a thing, there's no helping some people, is there? Hey there. I know you. You're that guy. You know, the one that... whatever. You've heard the stories, I'm sure, about the mindless ones eating brains and the like. Well, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with all that. Really? Well, as long as they don't bother me, I guess I really don't care. What the hell? Sure. Cheers.
Keep it short. I'm rather busy avoiding my husband. I don't know. I mean, they're all deformed and scary looking. I bet they're really mean, too. Well, you seem like you know what you're talking about. I guess I'd be willing to give it a try. I might not spend much time with them. And if they do anything stupid, I'm sure they'll get kicked out. Fine. It's okay. I guess so. Take care.
Yes?
Hey,
Hey there. Is there something I can do for you? I've come too far to share my digs with some droopy ghoul. Well, if you don't mind their stink, then you should go squat with them in their dirty tunnels and leave us civilized people alone. There's no way they'd agree to letting ghouls live here. We all came here to get away from things like ghouls and disease and all that ugliness. I'm really tired of you and your ghoul crusade. I've hung with tougher assholes than you. I can handle myself. I'm not afraid of you. Besides, I'm one of Tenpenny's favorites. Why do you keep bothering me? Yeah, goodbye.
Welcome to Boutique La Chic. I'm Lydia Montenegro, proprietor. Here you'll find only the best, with a price tag you can boast about to your friends. You wouldn't know true value if it slapped you in the face. My boutique has many unique items for the discerning customer. It's been a pleasure doing business. You're being serious? That's out of the question. What an absurd notion. I think you must have been out in the sun too long. Perhaps I could sell you a nice hat to keep your brain from frying? Then my neighbors will have lost their minds, just like you have. Now go away. I will not allow ghouls to live here. Who do you think you are? I pay good money to live here, and I run a most prestigious store. You can't push me around like that. Who let you in here in the first place? Does Mr. Tenpenny know there's a lunatic walking around his tower? Until next we meet.
Hey.
Hey there.
Yes?
Morning.
You remind me of myself, back when I was a young adventurer. Well, I wouldn't mind, but they'd better be civilized. The tenants here are real uppity, and most wouldn't take kindly to ghouls living here. Like I said, it's fine by me. Of course. I wonder if they've ever been to Underworld. Now there's an interesting vacation destination. Go make a name for yourself.
You better not cause any more trouble. Are all young people ill-bred these days? Dear Lord, are you serious? Ghouls? Living here? With us? That's simply out of the question. Ha! I think I know a fair share more than some vagrant blown in off the wastes. You are simply mistaken. They may appear nice, but deep down, they want to kill. It's common knowledge among the educated. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. Ha! I know everything about my neighbors. Some things they don't even know themselves. I'm certain that they won't agree to this ridiculous idea. And even if they did, I certainly won't. I believe I've told you no. What? You must be retarded. Tenpenny won't allow that. I pay good money to live here. You can't just go pushing people around like that. You're giving me a headache. Isn't there someone else you can pester with your inane ideas? Bye, dear.
Hey, I remember you. To what do I owe the pleasure? You're joking, right? You serious? Of course not. Ghouls can't live here. They're dirty, loathsome creatures. I'm afraid I can't abide by that. I can't imagine Tenpenny would allow it. But I certainly won't. Don't care. The only way those ghouls are getting in is over my dead body. I've already told you no. This is outrageous, preposterous, forced out by a bunch of dirty ghouls and some bleeding heart activist? Where will I live? How will I get there? I found a comfortable place, but now I must leave. When I die, it will be on your head.
You may speak to me. You're giving... Yeah, see ya.
I remember...
Hello.
Yes?
Yes?
Good to see you. You got something to say? Watch.
Can I help you?
You have a curious look about you, I presume. Good day. You have a cure. Right up.
Can I help you?
I am Comrade Cheng, beloved leader of the people, shining servant of the community. How can I help you? Thanks, comrade. I'm sure you'll agree the people are only as strong as their leader. That's why I do my best to serve the community to the fullest. Speaking of service to the community, I don't suppose you are familiar with ghouls, are you? More importantly, how to kill them? I formed a committee to investigate the problem. Perhaps you're right. My wife is always going on about how crazy I make her. Ghouls wouldn't make the best of neighbors, comrade. Well, perhaps you're right, comrade. Some of these folk have a few things to learn about camaraderie, that's for sure. Well, all right. I'm willing to give them a chance. All right, comrade. We'll welcome them into the community. Until next time, comrade.
Hey, this better be important. Dave, hold on. I suppose. How's 500? Well, maybe you're right. And here. But Roy Phillips and... Watch your back.
Hey, we are safe from the wasteland in here.
Hello? Hurry up, let's... It's my turn, eh? Well, you won't be getting me to go along with your ridiculous plan. Ghouls aren't human. They live in filth. Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
You stole that.
Ah, ready for a fresh look?
Morning.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Shopping at Le Chic. Ah, yes. I was wondering when you'd try me. You may be able to coerce the others, but I'm not such a pushover. Your zombie buddies will need to find someplace else to live. Who let you in here in the first place? If they got in here, they'd get their filth over everything. You can smell them a mile away. I hope they come back and get killed by security. Yeah. Hey there.
You have a cure.
Hey, I'm not here for your entertainment.
Well, you take care of those ghouls yet? After Tenpenny died, I assumed full command. And since I hate ghouls, I guess the answer to that question is pretty damn clear. Those ghouls can live here over my goddamn body.
Hey there. I
Welcome
would
to
surely
Tenpenny
have
Tower.
perished if it wasn't for Mr. Tenpenny and his tower.
Good to see you again,
I see my boutique has proved. He stays in his penthouse suite most of the time.
Hey there. You're new around here. I'm Margaret Primrose. I run the Café Beau Monde. Stop by sometime. Oh, I know you've been lobbying for those ghouls, and I've already been thinking it over. I guess I would be willing to give it a try. I guess so, sure. Bon appetit! Think I'll take a
Welcome to
moment for
Tenpenny
myself.
Tower.
I need a...
Hey there. I know all about your plan to get your ghoul pals in here, and I'm putting a stop to it. You can't just go around pushing us around like that. I've dealt with people like you before. People who think they know what's good for everybody else. I know what's best for me, and that's no ghouls. So you can run along and tell your ghouls they'll just have to find somewhere else to squat. Or better yet, to go off and die somewhere. Why do you...
A little something. Good.
You take care of those ghouls yet? Look, kid, I don't care what you think about them. After Tenpenny died, I assumed full command. Those ghouls... Like I tell my...
Good to see you.
There's got to be someplace safe.
I'm positively famished. I must get something to eat before I pack.
You take care of those ghouls yet? It's dark in those tunnels.
Hi. You're new around here. I'm Margaret Primrose. I run the Café Beau Monde. Stop by sometime. Oh, I know you've been lobbying for those ghouls. I guess so. Bon appetit! Think I'll take a moment for myself and eat a little something.
Well, what's the status on Roy Phillips and his gang?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Indeed. Sometimes it helps
Hey.
wash away a lot more than just one day.
Hey.
Hi.
Good to see you.
I'm at the top of the world. Hey there.
Good to see you. How are things? I'm quite well, thank you.
Hey.
Bye.
Tenpenny Tower is a wonderful place
Yes?
to live. You may speak to me. My neighbors might be out of their minds. Isn't it?
Ah, hello.
Good to see you again, comrade. Bye.
Ah, hello.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
I'm not here for your entertainment.
You better behave.
Tenpenny
Gustavo's
Tower
guards
is
are
a
swift to
wonderful
take
place
care of
to live,
trouble.
isn't it?
New here? Pick it. Welcome to... Very kind of you to say so. Have a...
Watch your manners. This is the Tenpenny Wellness Clinic, and I... Yes, the healing art is a rewarding occupation. Is there something I can help you with? I knew it was only a matter of time before you asked me about that. I've decided I want to do my own study of ghoul physiology. Who knows? I could even publish my findings. Sure, no problem. Sure can. And a quick shot. All done. Remember, just say no to drugs, unless I prescribe them.
You watch yourself. You cause any more trouble, and you will be dead.
Now's not the best time. You have a curious... Righto.
You having trouble with those ghouls? Like I tell my men, don't bother reporting in unless it's to tell me you got the job done. It's dark in those tunnels. Shoot first and ask questions later.
What the hell do you want? Figures. He's Tenpenny's adorable lapdog, isn't he? So what's your angle in all this? Karma's a fucking bitch, isn't she? Time to die.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
Didn't think you had it in you. Guess you proved me wrong. Good job. Knowing those ghouls are gone takes a load off my mind. Thanks. You'll be wanting the reward now, won't you? I suppose you've earned it. There's your caps. Contract fulfilled, debt paid. This don't mean we're buddies, all right? Now get going. I still got my eye on you.
Hey, I'm sure glad to have you around. That Gustavo's a real loser compared to you. Sure, see ya.
Comrade, hero of the people, hello! Until next time, comrade.
Hello! Hello! Good day.
Watch yourself. I don't want to have to kill you, but I will if I have to.
You're all my husband talks about now. Do you have any idea how annoying that is? Bye now.
Things have been perfectly fabulous since you exterminated that filthy vermin. Bye-bye.
That's secure for a reason.
Hey. Good job handling those zombies.